Hi there. Good to see everyone. Okay, so today I wanted to give you 4 simple steps to get started on a ketogenic diet. You know, I do find that there's a lot of overwhelm when it comes to ketogenic dieting, and really keeping it as simple as possible is going to help you get started so you're not, you don't feel like everything has to be perfectly in place. You're ready to kind of get messy, get started. And if you're in that place, there's really just 4 simple things that you need to do. I'm Stacy Portugal, and I am a weight loss coach. I help over 40 women, 40 years of age, lose weight, get the results on the scale that they deserve. And I do it through low-carb living. I've been doing low-carb living for quite a while, but I've been doing ketogenic dieting for about 2 years now. And it's really just been a game changer for me. It helps me stay at a lower weight. It helps me be intentional when I want to go off and have treats. It helps me to be in control of my cravings, of my hunger, of my food choices. And it's just really given me the confidence to get off the cycle of fad dieting. So today I'm going to keep this super short, and I'm going to share with you just the 4 simple things that you can do to begin a ketogenic diet. Now, if you have any questions or comments, I want you to go ahead and just type them in while I'm talking, because I won't be on long today. So the first thing that you should really be doing if your head is in the space and you're ready to give up fad dieting, to get off the diet merry-go-round, go ahead and clean your kitchen. So you're going to be letting go of foods that are highly processed, high in carbohydrate, even the grains like rice and oatmeal. You're just going to get rid of it for now. I realize we all live with people that want to eat other things, and that's completely fine. Make your own shelf. So be really cognizant of what's in your kitchen, what's the temptation factor, and for the stuff that's super tempting and that tends to trigger you, if nobody else really cares about it, chuck it. If you keep food in your car, you need to clean out your car. If you keep food in your office, clean out your office. If there's a food cubicle at work, maybe you'll take charge and just kind of give it a quick cleanup, or at least quietly get rid of things that you know nobody is benefiting from, or that's even like gone stale. So really taking charge of your environment is a great first step to starting any diet, but tonight we're talking about ketogenic dieting. So that's a really, really great first step. Keep lots of fresh fruits and vegetables. Keep healthy fats. I've done a video on exactly what to eat on a ketogenic diet. So keep those things in the house, all the protein sources that you like, all the fat sources that you like, healthy oils, avocado, nuts, seeds, coconut oil, peanut butter, like real peanut butter. So there's plenty to choose from on a ketogenic diet. You have to get yourself in the mindset. Okay, the second thing, one other thing is if you see things like in your pantry or whatever that you know are just junk food in disguise, like gluten-free cake mixes and gluten-free breads and gluten-free rice, and just get rid of it, okay? Because it's not keto friendly. Keto is a plant-based, in my world, it's a plant-based whole food diet. So just give it the boot or put it somewhere where it's not going to be in your line of vision. Step 2, you may begin eating keto-friendly foods. So what is that? Like I just said, it's wild-caught fish, buy cans of tuna, buy lots of vegetables. We just stay away from high-starch vegetables and typically vegetables that are grown underground. But you can use MyFitnessPal to see how high in carb there are, because I know there's a couple of questionable things about what vegetables are okay on a ketogenic diet. But most vegetables, keep them in your house. Keep some berries in your house. It's apple season. You can even keep some apples. And then keep whatever protein sources, cage-free, hormone antibiotic-free eggs and chicken and grass-fed beef and whatever you can do. The healthy protein sources, feel free to buy meat if you like meat. Keep it as healthy as possible. I wouldn't be eating, heavy-duty burgers every single night. We want to be well-rounded, right? It's all about balance. And then, of course, keep those healthy fats that I mentioned before in the house. So step 1 is you're going to clean out your kitchen. Step 2, go to the grocery store and start buying these ketogenic-friendly foods. And look at my video, exactly what to eat on a ketogenic diet. If you're on my list, you've received that video or you've heard it through our phone calls. It's a presentation. Number 3, do some food prep. So here's the biggest reality check about a ketogenic diet. And that is when you're not reliant on processed foods, you have to make whole foods quick and convenient. So what are some ideas for that? Boiled eggs, string cheese, grab and go containers of berries, measured out, grab and go peanut butter, cut up crudité with your favorite dip. That's not a high carb dip. Maybe you're going to do some food prep. Each and every week I go to the grocery store and I go to the salad bar and I buy the hugest container and I fill about, I'd say, a third of it with salad greens. And then the rest is jicama, cucumber, broccoli, just low carb, delicious vegetables, all kinds of textures. And then I take that container home. I take out my handy dandy chopper that I got at Bed Bath & Beyond and I just chop it up because I love a chopped salad. Put that grocery store container from the salad bar right back on, and all week long I've got chopped salad and I eat from it all week. So a little food prep when it comes to a ketogenic diet is pretty important. And I realize that people live busy lives, but here's the thing. If you have time to pick up the phone and order takeout and wait for the takeout, you have time for food prep and you have time for simple cooking. If you have time to go through a drive-through and wait in line, you have time for simple cooking. If you're binging on Netflix, if you are completely caught up with Game of Thrones, you know what? You've got a little bit of time for food prep. Food prep takes minutes. And it's the simplest thing to do. There is nothing easier than throwing 6 eggs in a boiling pot and 15 minutes later cooling them down and peeling them and putting them in containers. Tuna pouches for on the go. There are so many ideas for convenient whole foods, and it's preparing your kitchen for whole keto-friendly foods and getting rid of the junk. Okay? Any questions, go ahead and type it in. So far we've covered 3 important steps to prepare yourself for a ketogenic diet. The first is manage that environment. Clean out your kitchen. Get rid of those trigger foods and junk foods that you don't need. I understand that you're shopping for other members of your family possibly, but go ahead and put your stuff at your eye level. Put their stuff far, far away where you're not really going to see it on an everyday basis. And then step 2 is go to the grocery store. So fill up on a little bit of fruit, and If you want to begin eating a keto way, only get 1 serving of fruit a day. That's a good lazy keto guidelines. I recommend berries. Unlimited vegetables. Enjoy as much protein and fat as you want. It's a great starter to getting started, but I'm going to get there in a minute. But go to the grocery store, buy fruits, some vegetables, whatever protein sources you love, whatever fat sources you love. It's very, very simple. The reason that keto is not that popular is because, honestly, it is so simple that marketing companies, food companies really can't make much money on it. So that's why ketogenic dieting is kind of under the radar. I don't know if you all saw, and give me a like if you saw Halle Berry. She was being interviewed. I want to say it was it Ellen DeGeneres? I can't remember, but she was being interviewed by someone, and the interviewer said to her, "My God, you're however old, you look so amazing. How do you do that?" And she does. She looks amazing. And she said, "You know what?" She said, "I follow a ketogenic diet." And the interviewer skipped right over it. And I was like, "Oh, amazing." And she happens to be a type 1 diabetic. So perhaps that's how she was introduced to ketogenic dieting. But it's pretty amazing that Halle Berry, with this amazing body, follows a ketogenic diet. Who knew? Okay, so we are covering 4 simple steps to get you started on a ketogenic diet. Number 1, clean out your kitchen of any trigger, junk, grains, highly processed foods. If you have other people living in your family, put them somewhere where you don't see them. Create something at your own eye level. Consider it your shelf, and it's off limits for everyone else. Number 2, go to the grocery store. Buy some berries. Buy whatever vegetables you love besides the high starch vegetables like potatoes, peas, and corn. Buy your favorite proteins, chicken, turkey, beef, whatever, fish, whatever you like. And buy healthy fats. Number 3 is do some food prep. We have to make whole foods simple and convenient. Boil some eggs. Go to the salad bar like I just told you and create your own chopped salad and eat from it every day. You can add cheese and chicken and dressing and have an amazing lunch that takes you about 1 minute to prep. You can do other food prep. You can cook in the oven every night for dinner. If you're making 1 chicken breast, make 2. Double up recipes that are keto friendly. So food prep is my 3rd tip to start a ketogenic diet in the simplest way. Number 4 is get familiar with MyFitnessPal so that if you need help, you'll have a little bit of data behind you. Get used to being accountable. And here's what you're going to eat. This is the bonus tip. This is what you're going to eat to start a ketogenic diet. You're going to do what we call lazy keto. If you know what lazy keto is, give me a like right now. Let's see how many people, there are several of you watching. Let's see who really knows what lazy keto is. Okay, lazy keto is eating a ketogenic diet that is high in vegetables, a moderate amount of protein, don't go wild, and make sure you're getting fat at every single meal. And if you're hungry, eat a little bit more fat or eat a little bit more protein. Just eat until you're satiated and rely primarily on vegetables for your carbohydrate source. If you want a serving of berry, go for it. It's a really quick and easy way to do keto. And that, my friends, is lazy keto. So that's your bonus 5th tip to get started in the simplest way on a ketogenic diet. Make sure before starting any diet that you check with your doctor and do your research on ketogenic diets and what you can expect, or feel free to reach out to me. Tomorrow on Thursday, October 26th, I think, at 5 p.m. Central, I'm going to do a live presentation all about managing a keto lifestyle, the good, the bad, and intermittent fasting. And you can bring all your questions to this call. If you want to be included in the call and you are not on that particular email list, it's a keto email list, I want you to just message me on Facebook, because at this point I can't get you into MailChimp. It's a little too late. So just go ahead and just message me with your email, and I'll make sure I send you the Zoom call information. It's a visual presentation as well as a call, so you can dial in or use your computer. So what questions do you have about ketogenic dieting? I really want to know. Feel free to comment or bring them to the call tomorrow night. I do want to let you know that the Keto Cure, an 8-week weight loss group program, is starting on Sunday, where that's our first call, and registration ends on Friday. This is the first time I will be launching a ketogenic diet program, and so it is the cheapest it will ever be. For 8 weeks, it is $299, and it includes everything, all your materials, coaching with me, private Facebook group. We're going to have someone come on and talk about cooking in the real world when you're on a ketogenic plan. How do you spice up your food? How do you food prep? So we are going to have an amazing 8 weeks, and it ends just before Christmas. It goes all the way until December 22nd. So I hope you'll join me for the Keto Cure. I'm actually going to put the link in the comment on this live post. And you can learn more about it just by clicking on the link. So I hope this was helpful for you. I'd love to hear what you think about ketogenic dieting. And if you take these 4 or 5 steps, what do you think about them? What has worked for you, and where do you find that you struggle? I always want to hear from you. So thanks for listening. Have a great Wednesday evening, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.